All right, everybody, here we are. Here we are. Xfinity. All right.
You know, we heard from some of the other drivers in today's field, and Taylor Gray, your teammate at Joe Gibbs.
Forgive the little bit of fan in the background. It is a little warmer in here than I wanted it to be, but we're still going. So, and I'm hoping that my coverage hangs up or stands up here because it's a little going in and out on me here, but I think we're good. So let's go over to ChatGPT and let me give you a rundown of who is doing what here. Christopher Bell, the guy that I had in the NASCAR Cup Series last week, who I was following, is in the booth today calling the Xfinity race.
I don't get tired of talking about SVG. He just really is that good.
It's tough because he's dominating right now. He's the guy that beat him.
He is. Let's see who I get. Okay. What is the starting lineup for Xfinity race in Sonoma? All right, here we go. I'm going to run it down for you here. We're going to go all the way down to, well, it doesn't give me, it doesn't, let's see. Let me go here. And it's going out on me again already. That sucks. Come on. All right, here we go. From the bottom to the top, number 38, Brad Perez. 37, Kyle Sieg. 36, Will Rogers. 35, Dean Thompson. I'm going to mute this at the moment. There we go. Let's start again. 38, Brad Perez. 37, Kyle Sieg. 36, Will Rogers. 35, Dean Thompson. 34, Parker Retzlaff. 33, Austin Green. 32, Brennan Poole. 31, Daniel Dye. 30, Jeremy Clements. 29, Ryan Sieg. 28, Chris Wright. 27, Ryan Ellis. 26, Sage Karam. 25, Josh Bilicki. 24, Matt Dib. I always mispronounce his name. D Benedetto. D Benedetto. There we go. 23, Nick Sanchez. 22, Connor Mozak. 21, Christian Eckes. 20, Alex Labe. 19, Harrison Burton. 18, Josh Williams. 17, Jeb Burton. 16, Austin Hill. 15, Ryan Herbst. 14, Corey Day. 13, Anthony Alfredo. 12, Blaine Perkins. 11, Taylor Gray. 10, Justin Algier. 9, Sheldon Creed. 8, Brandon Jones. 7, Carson Kavapel. 6, Sammy Smith. 5, William Sawalowicz. Number 4, Jesse Love. Number 3, Sam Mayer. Number 2, Connor Zilich. And of course, once again, Xfinity taking the pole. Number 9 on the pole, SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen. Now, we're going to ask ChatGPT to pick 2 drivers that I should follow this race. All right, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. You got to be kidding me. Shane Van Gisbergen and Sam Mayer. Good God Almighty. All right, SVG again for me and Sam Mayer. It's picked SVG consistently for me. And who's the other one? Sam Mayer, he is starting 3rd. So there you go. Number 1 and number 3 is who I'm following. Who's that hot redhead? Yeah. With a big old butt. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's go back to our... I'm going to try to zoom this in a little bit if I can. think I can. Oh, I think I already have. That's as good as it's going to get right there. All right. So there we go. Yeehaw Granny. I'm going to line up some bumper music. Y'all, we're not going to do any. I feel like when you do NASCAR, you can't really do. You can't really do any like dancey music. You know, you really got to do the rock and roll. So that's what we're gonna do. Back here to the coverage. So I'm gonna slide over here. Let's see if I can slide back here a little bit. Grab.
10%.
Okay, this was looking really good earlier today. Now it's not. All right, I'm going to try to do some workings with the antenna, y'all. Bear with me.
Everything. Just about time to go.
And I could tell that already made it worse, didn't it? Yep.
Amen.
All right, y'all. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. I might have to do Sirius XM on this. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what I did, but it worked. All right. Look at all those people down there.
And Sonoma Raceway just about ready to put on a show. 79, the key number for laps around this place. We'll get you ready to go green, but first the command coming up after that.
Hey, just real quick, too, just a reminder. I haven't given y'all the rules. Once again, I know you can having a hard time seeing me here because I'm trying to keep y'all on the screen here. But here are the rules. I take a shot if there is if one of the drivers I picked is red flagged, black flagged, and that does include if the entire group is red flagged or black flagged. Red flag, black flag is involved in a caution. is goes out of the race due to a mechanical issue. Not pits because of a mechanical issue, but goes out of the race due to a mechanical issue. Wins a stage, and of course wins the race as well. And I'm trying to think if there's any other thing. We're not doing shots for lead changes anymore because it fucked me up last week. Pity shot for sure after the second stage, possible pity shot after the first stage, depending on how long this first stage takes. And in other words, if nothing has happened, I might just do a shot either way. And then, of course, we'll just see how things are. So we'll go from there. I hope that'll work. I think that'll work. So let's hope it all goes well. I, of course, am pulling for SVG either way. I think even if he wasn't my guy, I'd be pulling for him. So let's hope this goes the way we want it to. All right. You know, I got some country already up on deck here from last night, so maybe we'll just play that. How's that?
Baby, what do you say we just get lost? Leave this one-horse town like two rebels without a cause. I've got people in Boston, ain't your daddy still in Des Moines? We can pack up tomorrow, tonight let's flip a coin. Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California. We can load what we own in the back of a U-Haul van. Couple modern day Moses searching for the promised land. We can go 400 miles before we stop for gas. We can drive for a day and then we'll take a look at the map. Oh, heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains, down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter.
So,
Heads Carolina, tails.
I'm sorry, I still have it on mute here. As they, of course, talk about all their shiz. I don't really need to turn off that. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Over the last 4 weeks is just a 10th, but they're cautiously optimistic, Carla, about a good day today.
Yeah, not only is Junior Motorsports making up the front row, but all 5 of their drivers qualified in the top 10. And we know SVG and Zillich are good.
I don't know why, by the way, the TV cuts that off on the side right there. I have not been able to fix that, so that sucks, but
His craft so far, it's paid off. 2 top 10 finishes. He'll start 6 today. It's time to head back out for NASCAR's most famous words in racing.
Here to say the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome ESPN reporter and host, Marty Smith!
don't know who the hell that is.
What's up, Sonoma? I got 4 things to say to you. Raise hell, praise Dale, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
There we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Smith with the command.
Start your motherfucking engines.
Alexander, Parker Kligerman, and C. Bell. Welcome
Green flag coming up next, y'all.
You could be taking advantage of everything AARP has to offer right now. Join AARP for $15 for 1 year with automatic renewal, and your second membership is free. Get instant access to discounts on everyday purchases, eye care, and prescriptions, and programs, tools, and tips to help manage your money and maximize your health. Plus, AARP fights to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more. Join and get an insulated trunk organizer free, plus 8.
That was rude, crude, and totally and completely socially unacceptable. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking at all. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just a mean. Got the not your father's root beer back again, baby.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two way in the back where I sit alone and think of losing you. I spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers are running wild and free. I close my eyes and sometimes see you in the shadows of this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright.
With Christopher Bell, Parker Kligerman. I'm Adam Alexander. Christopher says hi, everybody. And we're glad you're here. This is going to be fun.
Christopher Bell looks so fucking young.
Let's talk about this racetrack.
So young.
It's kind of the star. Such a challenge. Go through the map here and tell us some of the hot points.
Right, well, it starts into turn one. This is 70 feet of elevation changes. You head up this mountain, it seems, into turn two. You want to get to the inside, but you don't want to use too much of the inside curve. It will really upset the race car. This leads to going to the highest portion of the racetrack, and then it gets all the way down to the bottom and one of the slowest parts of the racetrack.
Yeah, turn 7 is really the first great opportunity to pass on the track. Really hard braking zone, a really tight corner. There's going to be a lot of dive bombs, a lot of contact there in turn 7. That'll lead you down through the S's and into turn 10.
I gotta tell you, this thing really has some tight turns in it too. It really does.
Turn 10 can be really sketchy, get you offline, or set you up for a great braking opportunity in 11.
You referenced turn 11 and the significance that it plays here. And my dream situation is today, final lap. You got Connor Zilic and
Something like that?
Bergen. Yes, just like that. Break down the 88 this afternoon, qualified second.
I think last week Connor Zilic learned a lesson in that Shane Van Gisbergen was his teammate at Junior Motorsports, his Trackhouse teammate. He thought he might want to race him cleaner than he did. But what he learned is Shane really wants to win and he will do what it takes. I think the roles are reversed. Today, Connor knows what it might take to beat Shane.
I tell you, I think I might be looking up some SVG merch today. I gotta tell you, actually, now that I'm talking about that, I still have to upload that podcast I did the other day, so I might be doing that in the background.
Races on the road as JRN with 4 different drivers. 2 of the victors starting on the front row today. Green flag comes your way next.
Green flag comes your way next.
Travel. It's gone from being an adventure.
Greenway comes your way next.
As long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. To watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink, and the words of every sad song seem to say what I think, and it's heard inside of me. Ain't never gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Oh, watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Every time I
Hey, she ain't never
rise,
gonna hear this shit, so I'm just gonna say it.
feeling
I'm dedicating this one to my
inside
first
me.
wife. This was our song,
It's
believe it
almost
or not.
more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life
looks like we're getting ready for the green flag here.
In the dark. Your hair all around me. Baby, you surround.
Yes, sir. Let's go have some fun today. We're going to be
Oh, yeah.
Let's go execute. Use your leverage. Clean day. Maximize the day. For sure. Thank you, everybody. Probably good car. Let's go get one. Carson Bauple, one of those drivers, seeing this track for the first time this weekend. A Rookie of the Year driver for Junior Motors.
But he's been so impressive on the road courses. Doesn't have a big road course background, but is taking to it so well. That's why that team and Andrew Overstreet have the confidence to tell him something like that. Hey, we think you can be right there behind the 9 and the 88 and pick up the pieces if they get a little bit of contact going.
Race analysis today. Opening stage 20 laps, stage 225. 34 laps to end at 79 laps total. You look at that fuel window, you know, it's big because if you flip stage 2, it's like, can we make it or can we not? Most would say we need help with cautions. Strategy is always such a huge part of the game when you race on the road.
It really is, and you have to figure out if you're strong enough to compete for the win, which is going to be tough today with that 9 and 88, but if you're going to compete for the win, it's awful hard to take those stage points.
That's what I was going to say. Strategy is not just about having track position at the end. It's being able to manipulate those stages so you get the stage points and take advantage of what's in front. The guys that finished 1-2 last week, starting 1-2 today. It's all Junior Motorsports front row. Shane Van Gisbergen in control. To his left, Connor Zilic. Here we go. Racing on the road.
Green flag, motherfuckers!
Really good start by Shane there. Not surprised one bit, but he's in the inside of turn 2.
Now, I notice in this one, Shane is in the number 9, I think it is. Not the 88. He was in 88 last week, so I don't know what the fuck is up with that, but...
Really blind. A lot of guys will get off track, but it looks pretty smooth on the exit of turn 2.
32 is already in the dirt.
Daniel Dye and Austin Green went off over there, so
Austin Green in the dirt.
Where they started.
Already behind the 8 ball, Austin Green had a career best here last year. Finished inside the top 5, but hard time for Jordan Anderson racing. Sam Mayer settles into 3rd. Jesse Love, the 2 in 4th. Top 6 nose to tail.
This is where it gets so tight, Chris, on these opening laps or after a restart. You funnel down into 7, you see tons of contact usually.
Yeah, and you really are fighting for every position you can through those S's because you have to get single file and you lose so much track time not being single file through those S's.
You talked about this being a passing zone. Look who's right there. The 88 Connor Zilic doesn't want to sit behind Shane. He gives a little peek. Isn't close enough.
Jesse Love inside of
There's a tight 7. That is a tight turn right there.
I like that bit of mental tactics early on.
What you don't want is you don't want Shane to get a comfortable lead. He is so good at taking care of his tires and being good on the long run.
The one thing that's going to suck about this, too, though, is that... And actually, I'm going to have to pull up some of the graphics on maybe my other computer here, and we'll have to go back and forth, but... Oh, yeah, Austin Green got out of the groove. So I can actually see who's running what.
You don't want to be there.
On board with another rookie, Dean Thompson.
So I can actually, because the graphics on the left side on my TV are not going to show. It's an older TV, so, oh well. And yes, if you look at the top, the very top of the screen there on the left and the right, I have 2 stickers. I am ordained through the Universal Life Church Ministries. We are all children of the same universe. I do believe that.
Let's compare and contrast.
I am the irreverent preacher man.
Race to turn 7. Fast forward 50, 60
The cursing preacher man.
Here we go.
Check out my... Oh!
Inside of Shane Van Gisbergen.
All right, well, see, that would have been a shot right there. This is why I got fucked up last week.
Drag race to turn 1.
You get the inside there at 11.
Oh, wow, look at them fighting for number 1. Look at this. Zilic is going to get SVG on that one. And he did.
You see that? Van Gisbergen almost sideways, lost some momentum, put Sam Mayer in the game for second.
See, that would have been a shot by the old rules. And I'd already been getting fucked up. So that's why we're not doing this anymore.
Wide in turn 1, just not a lot of grip on
And my guy Sam Mayer, who's my other guy, is running third there, and SVG's fighting him off, or was.
You lose a ton of time. You've got to be decisive in your passes. And you mentioned that outside around into turn one, Connor Zillich, that was incredible. Jesse Love running fourth right now, Dylan.
And Danny Stockman, the crew chief on the radio pre-race, reiterated what Parker and Christopher have talked about.
Already time for a restroom break, y'all. So, sorry. Enjoy the race. I got to go drain the lizard already.
To be good there all day long. So we saw him challenging Sam Mayer down here into turn 11 the last time through. Didn't make the pass, but that's his message. 7 and 11 are important, so focus on 6 and 10 all day long today.
Got to be thinking ahead on the road course. And look at this. I mean, Connor Zillich rode right there with Shane Van Gisbergen, and he gets the lead, and now starting to stretch it just a little bit. And Mayer right there with that 9. Mayer, green and white 41, the 9, obviously Shane Van Gisbergen.
Shane clearly not happy with how his car fired off today.
And I think that's the key. You know, we saw that in Cup qualifying. He wasn't real happy with his car. He was very fast. You know, this place, Christopher, we were talking before we went on air, that it seems different than last year. Like, it definitely has less grip, and it has caught a lot of these teams off guard. And I think we're seeing it evolve through the weekend, that right now you're seeing results of that where Shane is maybe struggling in his race car. They haven't quite made the right adjustments during the race. How about the man out front, Dylan?
Yeah, he's got to the lead. Now let's take a listen to what the plan is from crew chief Marty Lindley.
We're running one lap here to try to set the fastest lap of the race, and then we got to chill. It's worth it? Probably not. Good spin your tires. Here you go. He's stupid. He let it go because he's on the same plan we are.
That is worth a point if he can't have the fastest lap of the day, but playing the long game as well for the 88.
Yeah, I mean, you get excited, especially watching these two race, and then you realize, oh, we're at lap 5 of 79, and we know how things were last week. It came right down to the very end. Great start here in Sonoma, and this move was key for Connor Zillich to get ahead of the curve and take the lead to his teammate Shane Van Gisbergen. Zillich in charge in line country.
All right, Connor Zillich ahead.
Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebodyForPD.com.
Thanks, it's from Kohl's. Thanks, it's from Kohl's. Just practice.
Around me, you touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time, every time. I wanna spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. the start. One July in the midnight hour, he climbed up on the water tower, stood on the rail and painted a 10-foot heart. And John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said that he should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. And John Deere Green. They settled down on 80 acres, raising sweet corn, kids and tomatoes. They went together like a hand and a glove. On a clear day from their front yard, if you look and know what to look for, off to the east you can still read his words of love. In John Deere Green, on a hot summer night, he wrote Billy Bob Love Charlene and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene.
All right, we're back. Sorry, I was a little delayed there.
They're not slowing down. The pace is picking up, and these two are absolutely going at it at the front of the field right now. This is a lot of fun to watch, and I think a lot of times people think that Shane sometimes is just taking care of his football. I don't know if that's quite the case here. You wouldn't have someone that close to riding behind you who could potentially make a move at any point.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see how this run evolves. And I can promise you, all of the Cup guys have done a lot of studying on Shane and what his driving style is. And his strength, he has great pace, but whenever you get laps on tires, that's where he just never starts to fall off, and he's able to pull away from the field.
What do you think that is?
I wish I knew. It just seems like he's able to drive his car at 90% and have the pace that everyone else is at 100%.
So it looks like SVG's back. No.
Watching the back and forth at the front.
Sorry, I'm getting my.
Yeah, Shane
They are
decided to
just.
run off of turn 4, put it inside into 7.
They are. It looks like they're swapping the lead back and forth here.
The yes is that eventually something has to give through here. You don't want to be side by side too long through here. They somehow got away with it.
SVG gets it back.
Usually if 2 cars go side by side to there's contact.
Mayer was over there standing side by side.
And I credit to Mayer because
Yeah,
you know how
he's keeping
good
pace.
these two are, but he is right there.
He is keeping pace.
Good update on the race leader. Here's Kim.
Yeah, SVG not typically one to give a lot of car feedback during a race run. He's typically saved that for the caution breaks, but he did come on the radio right before that pass on Connor and said, he put the pressure, look, Mark, racecraft on-road courses that he a lot of times can pick up for the big.
Sorry for the shitty
Guys are talking
coverage,
all
though.
the time, just caught whenever I was watching it. But if you look, even Mayer's keeping pace. He's within a tenth of the leaders, and they get back there over a second off. Wow.
Different from Mayer. Back of the lead, but almost 6 seconds behind in 4th place. And then the other thing you start picking up here is the opportunity to flip the stage. If you're within 30 seconds.
Wow. Whoa.
Doing a kilometers a lap, and it's because these
He is pushing it hard, y'all.
blistering pace at the front and not getting out the gas.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Adam, but I'm watching 2 cars just absolutely sideways there to turn 10. Zillage got the inside curve, which is so dangerous to touch that curve. He got very close to SVG. SVG ended up putting the left rear out in the dirt on the late exit. That can get super sketchy. If you go too far out there, you can actually lose the race car. These two, they're pushing each other right now.
I feel like Connor is making Shane run a lot harder than what he wants to.
I kind of feel like if these two keep pushing each other this hard, they're gonna. One of them's gonna end up wrecking, but that's just me.
13 races on the road.
That's an impressive stat right there.
Big time.
I don't know if you've noticed this or not too, but we had a road course last week where where we barely got 3 or 4 laps into it, and you know we didn't get anything. It was the first stage took forever, and now we're in pretty far into the first stage, and I don't see anything on the thing, probably because it's cutting the thing off. And I was going to correct that. I'm going to go over to my other side here in a minute to fix that, but my other computer. But yeah, you couldn't see that.
It doesn't necessarily work against you if you have to make a pit stop now. Right, it kind of opened that 10.
That is a tight turn 7 right there, though. I'll tell you that. But we're actually raced for a while here now. This is good.
Yeah, all about that fuel window. The other thought, where do tires fit in?
Can you imagine how drunk I'd be already if we were doing lead changes on this thing? God damn.
Position, but when you get down to the closing laps, get those better lap times, maybe make up some ground. Jesse Love fourth, 9 seconds behind. Something going on there, Dylan?
Now they're in the middle of trying to figure out exactly what is going on with this 2-car. Jesse, since the start of the race, has said that he feels like something is wrong, something is dragging. Then he just came on the radio and said he felt like the back of the car was shaking on acceleration. But the team has looked at it. They said they can't see anything on the pictures, on all the monitors, but I do believe they're going to come down here and at least change 4 tires in case they have a loose wheel or something. If he does pit, these cars that have pitted early, they should be able to make it to the end of stage 2. But it's just going to be a little bit of different strategy and obviously maybe a bigger issue for the 2 than that.
Jesse Love has fallen to 6th. This is home racetrack. We're up in the middle part of California, 72 miles from here. Top 5 just past the halfway point of the opening stage. Van Gisbergen and Zillage.
Halfway point of the opening stage.
Always competitive, in particular, turn 11 in Sonoma.
All right, guys, back to some more bumper music.
Is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless
John Deere Now more than once the town has discovered painting over it ain't no use. There ain't no paint in the world that'll cover it. The heart keeps showing through. In John Deere green, on a hot summer night, he rode Billy Bob, loved Charlene, and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said the fool should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. In John Deere green. Ah, green, green, in John Deere green, on a hot summer night, he rode Billy Bob, loved Charlene, and letters 3 foot high. And the whole town said the boy should have used red, but it looked good to Charlene. In John Deere green. John Deere
I don't want another heartbreak. I don't need another turn to cry. No, I don't want to learn the hard way. Baby, hello. Oh, no, goodbye. But you got me like a rocket, shooting straight across the sky. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's impossible. This kiss. Unstoppable. This kiss. Cinderella said to Snow White, how does love get so off course? Oh, all I wanted was a white knight with a good heart, soft touch, fast horse. Ride me off into the sunset, baby, I'm forever yours. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's unthinkable. This kiss. Unsinkable. This kiss. You can kiss me in the moonlight, on the rooftop under the sky. Oh, you can kiss me with the windows open while the rain comes pouring inside. Oh, kiss me in sweet slow motion. Let's let everything slide. You got me floating. You got me flying. It's the way you love me. It's a feeling like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's that pivotal moment. It's subliminal. This kiss. It's criminal. This kiss. It's the way you love me, baby. The way you love me. It's the way you love me, darling.
Y'all, you're not even going to believe this, but I literally found,
It's the way you love me.
I don't know if I can show this to you or not. I think I can, though. Hang on, let me move this. Found a pirate stream of the race. Gonna have to pull this back out here. Hang on. See if I can do this, y'all. Look at this. I have a pirate stream going of the race that is so much better. And let's see if I can. Oh yeah, it's much better than what I can get there.
In this one-horse town, over yonder, coming up the road.
Look at that.
Beat up Chevy truck. Her boyfriend Tommy is laying on the horn, splashing through the mud and the.
What I might do is put this on in the background. So if y'all bear with me here, I'm going to try to do something real crazy here, all right?
You come before the stage ends, and then when others pit, at the end of the stage, on a road course, and we road with 2 to go on the stage. So you have to get your service done prior to that, and most going to do it with 3 to go because they're too far back.
See if I can figure this out, y'all. Hang on.
These guys out front just pulling away from the pack.
DD12streams.com.
We're seeing other cars struggle with fall off. We've heard of some tire issues out there. These two, on the other hand, have set their fastest laps just within the last 3 laps and continue to be.
Williams Owen coming in for his routine stop. Confident after that ARCA West win yesterday. In fact, the team said that is exactly what this driver needed after the up-and-down season that they've had. William, though, saying he needs drive and side fight, so they will make a slight adjustment.
All right, hang on. See if I can do this.
Just reporting that he needs forward drive. He said the left rear is smoked. They're going to change 4 tires and fuel and make an adjustment on the 7th.
All guy the reigning champ. Hendrick Motorsports.
Look at this shit.
Based on what we heard on the radio,
The 9 will come here. He does, and look who he brings with him. Connor Zilic pitting as well. You know, the one thing I like about this, you have such an advantage.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, you pit here, you may not win the stage, but you're still going to finish top 10, right, Dylan?
And Zilic peels off there right at the head of pit road.
This is beautiful, y'all. Now I can watch it on one screen. Y'all can watch me. I'll tell you what, I'm still going to put this on the screen behind me. But
SVG has the very last box on
this way I'm going to be able to see it
reporting no rear grip, no rear ladder.
much better.
It's worse on the right-hander, so they'll look to get him a slight adjustment to give him a little bit more stability. Take those 4 fresh Goodyear tires and Sunoco fuel. You see the chassis.
And I'm going to mute this feed behind me.
Road between SVG and his teammate coming in that screen. Connor
I was
Zilic.
not able to find this last week, so.
But you want to be in front of the other when you talk about these two and the 88 team taking care of business in these
This is
games.
beautiful.
It's
Awesome.
Connor Zilic that jumps in front of the
All right, this is so much better. Now we're cooking with
They
gas.
stretched that lead since we heard that radio, the 88 wanting to pit here.
Where the hell did my
or
beer go?
wanting to stay out. They stretched so much, Christopher, that they basically had the ability to pit and still come out and get stage points.
This is all right now. Now we're doing good.
For sure. Unbelievable.
I can actually see the fucking
last week at
screen now.
Chicago in the Cup race, Shane Van Gisbergen almost was able to do that at the Cup level. I think he finished 11th in the stage, but it's just remarkable the
one more of
speed
these left.
that he puts up, and obviously on Saturdays.
I gotta write that down, too.
So that turns the race lead over to Sam Mayer. He did not pit. He's going to run it long, get the stage win. Other drivers running it long. Brandon Jones, Quapple, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, the top 5. And drivers that need points there in particular.
Somebody always builds a bigger mousetrap.
And I think this is a great move by Sam Mayer. You know, he's really comfortable in his points position to be making the playoffs, but needs to get some of those playoff points when there's a possibility. He doesn't have a win yet this season, and you know, Christopher, how valuable those are when you get the playoffs. Every point matters, and those playoff points, especially as you go through the different rounds and it resets, can propel you to get a chance of winning a championship.
Yeah, Adam, my crew chief, and I, we talk all the time whenever we come in.
So we got a lot of pitting going on right now, but now I'm actually able to give you a rundown of what's happening.
But I will say there's
because we got a lot of pitting, but let me go top 10 at least. 1 Mayer, 2 Jones, 3 Cavapel, 4 Sam Smith, 5 Creed, 6 Alfredo, 7 Lob, 8 B Perkins, 9 Zilic, 10 Arzig. Those are your top 10. Like I said, there's a lot of pitting right now because we got 1 to go in stage 1. There is not, I repeat, not going to be
lately, but you always want to continue to build. And 63, these stage points would be really good for him as well. For Sam Mayer, it's going to be his second
pity shot for stage 1, but there will be after stage 2 if we don't have a caution or something.
In the springtime. And it's the second time he's won a stage.
All right, I think I'm down to my last root beer, y'all.
Green and white checkered flag at Circuit of the Americas. Jones is second. Carson Quapple finishes third. Sammy Smith.
All right, so Mayer gets the stage.
Is fourth. Sheldon Creed, who won a stage last
Mayer,
week,
Jones, Cavapel, Sam Smith, and I didn't get the 5th one.
Ends up in the top 5. Teammates from Haas Factory finishing top 5 in stage 1. It's Sam.
Wait a minute. Who was my?
At the end of the stage.
Who was my 3rd guy there? Hang on. Was that Mayer? Was Sam Mayer my 3rd guy? Did I get a shot in there? Hang on.
I take one's daily audience at each day start.
Holy shit, it was Sam Mayer. I do get a shot. After all that. All right, well, I guess I do get a shot.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardians can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious.
He was one of the guys I picked, so.
Blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardians and call
all right, well.
If you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness,
get out
trouble
my,
breathing, or increased ketones, Jardians may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen.
I think this is the first time I've done a shot that wasn't for SVG.
Genital yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your
I gotta
doctor
go drain
right
the
away
lizard
for fever
again, and
or
I'm gonna
feel
get rid of
weak or
some of these
tired,
cans,
pain,
y'all.
tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use it.
Y'all, I need to take a picture of our
if you have a serious allergic reaction.
of our recycling bin is overflowing. Hey, for Sam Mayer winning the
call your doctor right away if you
the
have
stage. This is for me.
ulcers or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardians is really swell, the little pill with a big
Oh yeah, that was good. Hey,
you deserve the best. At Harbor Freight,
Let me turn
you
this.
can afford it. Performance, durability, affordability. Only one place does it all.
Let me turn this music on for you. And there's even a chat function on this, y'all. So what do you know? Hey, that's really cool. So listen to this while I go get me some of these
He
empties.
ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Katie and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy holding on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the Tasty Freeze, Tommy slipped something on her hand. He says my high school ring will have to do till I can buy a wedding band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he's got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the walk. He says, young lady, get on up to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Mama breaks in and says, don't lose your temper. It wasn't very long ago. Well, you yourself was just a hayseed plowboy who didn't have a row to hoe. My daddy said you wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. But he was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I still look at you. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. Yeah, she's in love with the boy.
Oh, I did leave the mic on. Sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to do that. Hey.
She's in love with the boy. What's meant to
Oh
be
my
will
goodness, y'all!
always
I am
find a
so
way.
sorry.
She's
Oh
gonna
my goodness.
marry that boy someday.
Let me go back. I gotta get back to my screen here, y'all. Sorry, so sorry. There we go.
Behind those that had made a pit stop prior.
So,
Into the stage. We'll reset the running order when we come back.
it's about 3 laps now into stage 2. And it went away on me again. I do apologize. Let's get back to some music.
K13 is her favorite song. If you play it, you might have a chance. Tonight she's only sipping white wine. She's friendly and fun-loving most of the time. But don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. glass of Chablis and some quarters and change. Maybe you can turn her love life around. Then she won't need the salt or the lime anymore to shoot that old memory down. Just remember her heart's on the mend if you ever come back to see her again. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, then she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, then she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila night. Don't ask her on a straight tequila night. She'll start thinking about him, and she's ready to fight. Blames her broken heart on every man inside. Creole Williams lived down a dirt road. He made homemade wine like nobody I know. I dropped by one Friday night and said, can you help me, Creole? I got a little girl waiting on me and I wanna treat her right. He said, I got what you need, son, as we step down in the cellar. He reached through the cobwebs as he turned on the light. He said, it might be a little dust on the bottom, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. You were sitting in the porch swing as I pulled up the driveway. My old heart was racing as you climbed inside. You slid over the clothes and drove down to the lake road. Watched the sun fade in that big red sky. I reached under the front seat and said, now here's something special. It's just been waiting for a night like tonight. There might be a little dust on the bottom, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom.
Something happened, y'all, and I did not catch what happened.
It gets sweeter with time.
I'm sorry, but I missed something that happened.
We'll just keep working at it. Kind of good stuff that came out this week.
Good news for Jesse, won earlier this season at Daytona, so he is locked into the playoffs.
So I guess Jesse's out.
Shane Van Gisbergen on the front row with Connor Zillich. Zillich's going to be the pole car here because he won that battle with the green flag.
So Zillich is all right. So let's get our start in order back here. I want to let you know too on that DD12 streams feed. All right, here we go. 1 Zillich, 2 SVG, 3 Zawillich. That's interesting. 4 Hill, 5 Sanchez, 7 Algier, 7 Herbst, 8 Williams. We're back under green. 9 X, 10 Burton, 11 Ellis, 12 Jones, 13 Mayer, who got the who won the stage. 14 Kabapel, 15 Smith, 16 Creed, 17 RZ, 18 B Perkins, 19 J Burton, and 20 Thompson. Looks like Zillich's got out in front of SVG there now. So But yeah, I missed him going out there, Jesse going out there, so that's really sad. But anyway, I got my shot in, y'all. That's good.
Who's in the 21?
3 wide is going to be tight. They sorted it out.
I didn't want to not let y'all listen to Dust on the Bottle too. That's a good fucking.
The rears.
What happened?
He got away with it.
Rubber marks on the track.
How did he do that? That is what makes him so impressive. He has so much potential.
Something happened. I missed that too.
He was using his third foot inside there.
That's exactly what.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! SVG is on Zilich's ass. Oh, he's gonna try to make the pass on the inside.
Oh, he's got to run here, Adam. He's got.
Oh, he had to back off.
Oh, Zilich blocks him.
Yes, he did.
Bell joking he had to use his third foot.
Dane says,
Wow.
Get out of here, Connor.
Hey, I was going to say on that DD12 streams there is a chat you have to be registered with Twitch to do it with, so I actually just got a Twitch registration.
I don't know if he was smiling as that happens, laughing, or just sending a message, but that was quite an interesting exchange.
How about these two? Great veterans. Been the best this year. You guys talked pre-race about them battling for the regular season championship. Allgaier came in 49 in front of Austin Hill. They both won 3 times this year. You got the veterans and then the rookie, Nick Sanchez. Okay, I came to play.
Just so you know, too, you have to, once you get in there, you've got to be a follower of somebody, and then you got to be a follower for 30 minutes to do
Wanting
it.
to prove it's their series.
So,
so
anyway.
many rookies here this season.
You got to do what you got to do, but it's kind of fun. I'm just happy to have the community there, you know.
Oh, it's Carson Quapple hip check Sam Ayers. Sam, who won the stage, is trying to make his way back to the field.
You know, and right around this group is the 16th.
It's DD12streams.com, folks. I'm going to give them a shout out.
But they said, you know what? We're just going to turn this into track position. They stay out of
Zilich is running like a motherfucker here, y'all. I'm just going to tell you, he's trying to take this. He's saying fuck my teammate SVG. I'm going like a motherfucker.
I'll be curious to see.
But SVG is on his ice. This has been a tight race from the jump.
Connor, what I thought was so impressive with his cars, how close
So no pity shot after
stage
stage 2 at this point, because we've already pity shots are only when you don't have a shot.
And you beat him down the hill. Yeah, but be more specific so I can fix it. It's like turns 1 and 2. Like he carries more speed up the hill than you do between 1 and 2. Then you maintain. You lose a little bit out of 3A or 4. And then you maintain and gradually start beating him by the time you get to turn 11.
It's funny listening
We tell
to
my
that.
girlfriend
I
she's going to
swear,
show
I
one.
heard that same
We
radio
agreed on pizza tonight,
in
y'all.
practice.
Hey, just to let everybody know, tomorrow I am driving to Chattanooga tomorrow to hang out with a friend for till Wednesday, and then I'll be back on Wednesday, and I'm flying to Vegas on Thursday. So I'm gone this whole fucking week. I will miss the race on Saturday and Sunday. I think Sunday. I actually might not miss it on Sunday. I'm not sure. I think we fly out early. Actually, let me look real quick. We fly out early on Sunday. I might not miss the race. Let me look.
End of the race at Chicago, he said, I've got to be aggressive and I've got to take before somebody else does. He was taking his line there and holding his ground, trying to fend off SVG, but it's going to be tough here over these next couple of laps.
Here's something that's really impressive. Connor Zilich is now led in the last 8 races.
Yeah, I fly next week. I'm not going to be able to watch the race. I fly. I'm flying that afternoon.
Last week,
I'll be in the air when the race is on, unless I can get a live feed or something. But there will be no shots for me, unfortunately. So it's been my last race doing this stream for a while, unfortunately. But I'll be listening.
Making up a lot of ground.
No, I think he maybe got sort of possibly lost some track position through that restart exchange because he was closer to the top 10 when we went back green, and now he's trying to get back through the field and sort his way through.
Now you talk about somebody else that's lost some ground here. Corey Day was one of those drivers that came in prior to the stage ending, but he was speeding when he made his green flag pit stop. The stage had ended before he could pay his debt to NASCAR, so he actually started at the rear. We began stage 2, and here we are for the race lead into turn 11.
That even just him.
Van Gisbergen is there with Zilich.
That time, Zilich just keeps getting real loose there. Shane gets it. Oh, the thumbs up!
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. When have you ever seen a battle like this and a thumbs up out the window?
It's just incredible watching these two. Van Gisbergen back to the lead.
SVG back in the lead. My gosh, y'all, this is hilarious. So 1 SVG, 2 Zillage, 3 Zawalic, 4 Hill, and 5 Algier.
Has been really good on the road this year in Xfinity competition as a rookie, and he's hanging around with 2 studs.
Unfucking believable.
9, 88, 18.
And their teammates, which is hilarious to me.
For pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here, Salon Pass patches stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salon Pass. It's good medicine.
I'm gonna have to go back
Cole's
to the
mom?
y'all.
Last
I
year my
busted
son
that.
hated hoodies, and now he's
broke
into
that
them?
seal, and I'm going like crazy
That's
now.
not just a hoodie. That's his new personality for the school year. He's a hoodie guy now.
What's after hoodie guy?
Cologne guy.
Cologne? You don't want to be cologne guy too soon.
Zoe? That's the one.
Today, you're meeting for coffee.
Megan, I love you.
And then before you know it, you're meeting the family.
Oh, we're in a commercial again, y'all. Sorry, I need to get you over
At
to
Credit
the
One
music.
Bank, we believe having the credit and
See what
rewards for
happens
the
when a
little
man
moments
drinks.
today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow.
not good
Earn up to
sometimes.
10x points on travel and 5x points on dining
Just
with the
not
Credit One
good.
Bank Wander American Express card. Credit One Bank
Oh,
for what's ahead.
jeez.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
I didn't even switch over to the stage this time. I just kept it going, so we're gonna keep it going, I guess.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at safelight.com.
Uh-oh.
Branches in Portland, Oregon.
I didn't mean to
Napa
do that.
And our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service are
I was
here
trying
to
to,
keep
there it
working.
is. I was trying to mute the stream and I accidentally paused it. Whoopsie! Little dust on the bottle. I love this fucking song.
Creole Williams lived down a dirt road. He made homemade wine like nobody I know. I dropped by one Friday night and said, "Can you help me, Creole? I got a little girl waiting on me and I wanna treat her right." He said, "I got what you need, son," as we stepped down in the cellar. He reached through the cobwebs as he turned on the light. He said, "There might be a little dust on the bottom, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time." You were sitting in the porch swing as I pulled up the driveway. My old heart was racing as you climbed inside. You slid over real close as we drove down to the lake road. Watched the sun fade in that big red sky. I reached under the front seat and said, "Now here's something special. It's just been waiting for a night like tonight." Look, there might be a little dust on the bottom, but don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time.
Much as I love this song,
You're
back to
still
the
with
racing.
me. We've made some memories. After all these years, there's one thing I found.
Y'all, it's gonna be so nice when I finally get.
But it's like a fine wine. It keeps getting better as the days go by. But it might be a little dust on the bottom.
Can we get a bit of separation? there from Connor Zilic.
SVG back in front again.
Second apart. That's not a lot.
Zilic about
Looking at our
0.7 seconds behind him.
Motorsports Day, right? I mean, all their cars performing. We talk about the top two, but you know, all guys up there. We've seen Sammy Smith, Carson Kvapil here. Joe Gibbs Racing is having a pretty good day as well. Mentioned William Sawalich third in a running order, but 3 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas inside the top 10. And now we get an update on Christian Eckes. Had to pit earlier than they wanted. They're back again here in stage 2, Dylan.
And it's the same.
We're just about halfway through this race. It's stage 2, 13 to 25, but we're 33 of 79
definitely way off sequence, but
through the race, which means, let's see, 79 would be 37, 38.
It's no other way to put it.
39,
no
39 would be halfway.
Tires.
Not quite halfway.
Sonoma, it's sort of a new construction because the road course tire that we used for the last couple of years did have some occasional issues with delamination and blisters. We saw a photo of what Christian Eckes' first lap rear tire looked like, a mix of either a blister or delamination, where the rubber starts to peel off the tire like an orange peel a little bit. And to have that happen twice, though, obviously that can occasionally be sort of a setup or a driver issue, but to have that level of a tire issue back-to-back with not many laps, that's very odd.
Guys, we were talking about the strategy before we had the completion of stage 1.
Put these empties back in this
like the third best
trash
car.
can that I am.
Since the start of stage 2, I don't think he's gone anywhere.
You'd be right. He's barely moved up at all. He's sort of stalled out in that. I think he was 14th and has got to 12th now, so really stalled out.
Someone who's been on the move today is Taylor Gray, and you think about
hear that in the background, I'm sure.
Chicago, and this is a team that had been performing really well lately. Had an engine problem and had to start in the back today, but they have slowly, methodically worked their way up, and he's now up to 17th in the running order. And when you talk about, Taylor Gray and everything that's happening around the cut line, every position is a point, and we know how tight this thing
so
can
this
be
time
once we
tomorrow,
reach the end of the regular season in September.
I don't know what time it is.
And you see the points as they
I will just about be to Chattanooga.
Line now plus lot 5 over Harrison Burton.
He's right ahead of the other yellow-black car there, Jim Burton, right now. They kind of mixed up. That was easy. I was trying to pay attention to both those cars at one point.
It's fitting they're connected at the cut line.
I was like, exactly. When they decided to just paint their cars exactly the same.
Hey, and 27 times 2 is 54. So
my goodness, did you just do that math? I am blown away.
I know you
know that emoji? Boom.
More math coming up. We're talking strategy when we return.
Like NASCAR but don't know who to root for? Toyota's got you covered. This guy went from dirt tracks to cup cars. This new kid is all gas, no brakes. And him, just a 3-time Daytona winner, no big deal. That's just a taste of our team of legends. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Herbal Essences is a force of nature, made with supercharged botanical blends. Our sulfate-free formulas deeply penetrate to boost hair health without the Salon Naturals price tag. Herbal Essences.
Safe like repair.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad. Oh! Safe like replace.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at safelight.com.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx can save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. You do the math. The money we're able to save with using GoodRx, we're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard, too, for a little skinny thing. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
There's news. And there's good news. Like thousands of patients receiving free, life-changing surgeries from volunteer doctors and nurses on hospital ships, all made possible by kindness. We love good news.
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Savory, juicy, and hold up. It's got Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Nice. Crispy, zesty, ranchy perfection. Hidden Valley Ranch. Only serious about flavor.
Where's Addie?
She caught the scrolls. I mean, that thing where you're scrolling on social media and you waste hours of your life.
I caught the scrolls last summer. I missed my own birthday.
Kids save phones and watches with no internet, no social media, and no worries. Gab, safely connected.
If you feel held back by the weight of financial decisions, we can give you the tools to help you break free. Credit Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your credit, savings, taxes, and more, so you can find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
An all-American club combo, extra jalapeno, Shooter likes it hot.
For just $1 more, you can make it a Happy Gilmore meal and get a collectible cup.
Gilmore with his own meal deal? Hey, Shooter, I love your cup. Actually, make it a Happy Gilmore meal. Shooter!
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day.
Pound of wood a day.
Daddy, what's wrong?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee. Terminix it.
This Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear has wavy edges.
It's no ordinary square. Charmin Ultra
Y'all,
Soft
I did a
Smooth
bad
Tear
thing
has
again,
wavy
but I think we're about ready to
perforations
go
that
back
tear so much
to
better, with more cushiony softness.
the race again.
Enjoy the go.
There went
with
the
Charmin.
last of my root beer, except for the 6-pack that I'm saving
Heading
for
toward the end of stage 2, Sonoma, California.
my friend Dan
CW
tomorrow,
Sports bringing you the Pit Boss Food
which he
Max
may or may not
250.
like. He might think it's too sweet. A lot of people do. I love it myself, but even now and then, I have to admit it's a little sweet. But switching over to the Bud Light Lime now, which I got to admit I'm about burned out on because I've had a lot of it. They had it on sale at the Publix, so you know.
See some smoke, and that thing's not where it needs to be.
We heard it from Jesse Love, a broken rear end, and this looks, Christopher, similar to maybe a broken track bar mount, potentially?
Yeah, something going on back there. You see that.
I think the question of the season
Confirmation on the radio, it is a track bar issue.
is how long can SVG's look like continue, right?
That's pretty, that happens a lot, by the way.
Well, I was just going to wish happy birthday to Bobby Donovan.
Like-
SS Greenlight Racing, the owner, been so good in series. Chris Wright having a
I mean,
problem
Zilich is ahead right now. SVG's about a second and
it was for the straight stage
1.15 seconds, give or take, behind him. But I mean, you know, as there's about 8 to go in this stage, but you know, as it unfolds,
And just to go tick deeper,
it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Some of the curbs here.
SVG is golden boy right
really
now.
Aggressive, and they
So,
really
well, y'all can tell
shock the
my
race
speech
car
is
when
getting
you hit 'em.
slurred
That's one of the risks
a little
of
bit.
using too much curb. Is these cars are still
Hello,
pretty
Bud
delicate
Light
race
Lime.
cars. They may be 3,400 pound behemoths, but they don't.
Y'all, I
take-
gotta admit,
they don't
I
like
was-
getting into those curves too hard. And that's
I was
what
good
can
this
happen,
week.
Similar to happen to Alex Lebet.
Here's the pass for the lead as Zilich and Shane Van Gisbergen continue to pass it back and forth. That was weird for all of us watching.
Yeah, he let him go there. That. Not sure why. Do we have any radio on that?
What's up with that pass, Kim?
Yeah, we do have some radio. Take a listen to what Shane said about the car.
Yeah, I don't think I drove it harder and the rears just burnt off it.
So SVG is actually, yeah, like I said, he is trailing Zilich right now. So maybe his golden boy status is a little off, but man, he was on it last week.
Right-handers, and then I wouldn't say he was frustrated after that, but he did ask his team more than once, 2 or 3 times, what is our tire pressure compared to the 88? He again asked multiple times. He finally got an answer. Corey Shea telling him very similar, but we're about 1 pound less in the left rear.
1 pound less in the left rear than Zilich.
Shows you his
for tire
feel,
pressure.
Because I believe, Kim, earlier in the race, you mentioned how he felt like the left rear was low on air pressure to start the race.
6 laps to go in stage 2. Y'all, I'm not calling this one as good as I called it the last one. I just admit that.
Xfinity Series cars is keeping
I just admit it. I'm not calling it like I did last time, as good as I did.
Drive off, you lose speed, you lose the ability to put the throttle down.
Because
going to change direction as well, and it's just
I'm
sound speed.
I'm that guy right now.
Longevity on a road course in terms of speed in a stock
I'm a
car
little
is
bit
all about keeping your tire
inebriated.
I find it interesting that he is asking about the setup changes. So there are really 2 different kinds of drivers. You have a guy that doesn't know anything about the race car and is just going to give the team feedback and let the team make their decisions. But Shane, after talking to him and listening to him, he's definitely the guy that's more in tune with what's going on. He's asking what they're doing to the car,
and he clearly knows a thing or two about getting his car dialed in, and he can provide really good feedback for that.
Which one did you say you are?
I am hands-off.
All right.
I put all of the trust in my team, let them make the decisions, and I'll tell them what I'm feeling.
Well, your guy on the pit box, he's got a decent track record.
It's pretty smart. Yeah, I've seen him win a fair amount of races.
We're right in there with Sheldon Creed. We're 5 laps to go on the stage. So we've reached that window where drivers could make a pit stop to flip it. Now, the one thing I'll say, you flip stage 2, you're right on the edge of that fuel window. So some question marks of who will run it long, who will flip it, but some stage points out there to be had. And that's why I referenced Sheldon Creed when I said that. Toyota onboard camera riding with the rookie Dean Thompson.
And it does put you in a really tight position if you do flip this stage. And I'm just sort of looking at where Zilich and Van Gisbergen are compared to the rest of the field. If they can get as large a gap as they had in the first stage, where they were able to pit and basically come out in 9th and 11th and not, have given up too much track position whatsoever. So I wonder, if that was a possibility here. But I think when you look at the fuel situation, to make sure you probably want to go to stage 2.
When you talk about flipping it and needing cautions in the final stage to get home on fuel, this race doesn't feel like you're going to get cautions, right?
Thinking.
That could be the kiss of death. Hey, Will Rogers in the race, driving the 70 for Koch Family Racing. He won an ARCA West race here a few years ago, making his first start of the season. He's a spotter for Eric Jones on Sundays. Eric is helping spot for him today.
That's cool.
So
That
a role
is really
reversal for these two. And I would also say the West Coast Conference is on this car along with Refology. And this is a good organization. Stu Jackson is the commissioner of the West Coast Conference. He's here this weekend. So just a very good effort to put Will on track and back in the Xfinity Series. Very talented race car driver.
My previous spotter, Stevie Reeves, and I, we talked about doing that, the driver-spotter swap for the ARCA race at Daytona a couple years ago, and Will and Eric are getting to live that out today.
Would you be scared to spot?
I would be terrified to
That's
spot,
how I feel
especially
about
at
it.
Daytona.
I don't want that responsibility. I'll stick behind the wheel. I would also just like to say,
If you want to see what your sway bar front end looks like, it's all over the TV. Yeah, platform looks pretty good.
They're watching our coverage as well.
Sage Karam, someone that
something happened here to the 5-3.
Every time he comes and races in the Xfinity Series.
4 to go in stage 2.
Today.
Chat with
At
my buddy
Goodspeed
Dan
in
about
Chicago,
tomorrow.
Unfortunately, had an engine failure.
Engine failure, he's
qualifying,
saying.
And then now has had a transmission issue here at Sonoma.
Transmission
had great
issue,
speed
they're
yesterday
saying.
For those cars, always has great speeds.
21 down pit
Austin
road.
Hill on pit road. Dylan looks like they are taking the risk to flip the stage.
Trying to go for the stage, it looks like.
Challenging weekend for them. Didn't have the
All
car
right.
yesterday, and it's been a work in progress again today.
So now everybody's starting to pit.
Boston
I'm
just
trying to
said
stay
he
a little
wants
more engaged
to
here.
lean on at the back of the car, mainly in the right rear. There's the chassis wrench in the window, 4 tires and fuel, Kim.
See the 19 of Riley Herbst in. Talked to the crew chief Seth Chopka. Remember, he led the charge for Ty Gibbs last year in this race. Thought he had
Right
the
now
best
it's still
car, maybe
Zilich
not
1,
short pit last year.
SVG 2,
Seth told me he felt like the
Zilich
winning strategy
3,
was
Sanchez
short pitting, so you're
4,
seeing that here now.
Algier
Riley's
5,
chattering
Jones
the rears just
6,
slightly.
S. Smith
Hurst making
7,
his third
Creed
start of the year,
8,
top
which is a
5
great
in
name, by the
Texas,
way.
also ran
Meyer,
third.
who won the last
Corey
stage,
Day, who
9,
was caught
and
speeding
Kvappel
last time
10.
They tried to flip the stage, is in here in the 17. And now the question becomes, what do the 88 and the 9 do? And the answer is pit and flip the stage. And as they come in, they'll
Exactly.
close
What do
the
the
road with
88 and 9 do? Are they going to try to take the stage?
And Zilich is the
Like
second
Meyer
pit
did?
box in on pit road here.
Okay,
he did his
so
first
there you
right
go.
away. Been pretty happy with his
Zilich
race car
decides to
changes
come
they
in.
made at the end of stage 1. We're
And
positive and
I'm
Connor
sorry,
said the car
Van
changes
Gisbergen
directions
decides
really
to come
well.
in, so
We're really
Zilich goes
close
to
the
1.
9, though, so not sure what more they need, Kim.
See the 9 at SVG
That's
on the
going to be
right hand
interesting.
of
So
your
they're
screen.
going
We
to try to
played that
take.
radio earlier,
I don't know if he's going
him
to try to
saying
take the
the balance
stage
is
or
better. He
what.
just felt like
Van
the rears
Gisbergen now
died out.
jumps
Was
to
very
1.
concerned about his tire pressure,
So we got
specifically on
SVG
left rear
1.
compared to the
Okay,
88.
now
They'll make a slight
it's
adjustment
all
to
changing.
give him a little bit
Everybody's
more
pitting.
stability. Again, the right-handers are Shane's biggest concern. So we'll
I
see them
can't
finish up
give
their
these to you
service
fast
here.
enough.
They get
Everybody
fresh
is
tires
pitting.
and Sunoco.
With 2 to go in stage
Also
2, I
in
think
the
one of the
41
2 is going to try to
Sam
take
Miller,
the
he's that
stage.
One winner. again, complaining of lack of
They're trying
movement,
to
like most
cycle
of the
through
field.
these here.
Sawallich also came down, as did Nick Sanchez. A couple of rookies
This is what I
on the
love
stage.
about these stages. They have made these things so much more competitive. They're going to try to take this stage. I'm going to try to tell you who is going into one. So Jones right now is in one. Algier 2, 3 Sam Smith, 4 Creed, 5 Kvapil, 6 Perkins. Now sent. Okay, now we're doing it again. Right now it's 1 Jones, and they went away. Jones is in one right now. And of course, with 2 to go on the stage, I got to piss again. I got to piss. Okay, let's do it. Well, hang on. Are they gonna go to, let's wait till they go to commercial, then I'll piss.
He's running 4th right
Then
now.
I'll piss. But I'm probably not going to go to commercial just yet.
With a great points day.
Man, y'all, break that fucking seal and you're fucked.
California driver. 1 to go in the stage.
Another driver. Well, I was going to say, he's been working on his road course craft for years now. I felt like this weekend really looked like a highlight for him in terms of road course speed. Just what we saw in practice, qualifying. And it's always nice, no matter how you do it, to be in the lead of a stage.
Yeah, great pass here by Brandon into turn 4.
Just 1 to go left in stage 2 now.
That's a big spot, too. That's a playoff point.
Jones in 1.
Yeah.
Algier 2, Smith 3, 4 Creed, 5 Kvapil, 6 Smith. So it looks like to me like the other SVG and Zillage are staying out to try and take the win versus the stage. Although you never know, Jones.
Been a good season.
I think Jones is going to go for the
yeah, super impressive
for the
run
win here for the stage.
Sonoma. I know he's been working really hard at the road courses to try and improve his performance, and he's going to get out of here with a lot of stage points and a playoff point too.
That's good for
Turn
them.
11, final time in stage 2.
And then he'll probably
Brandon
pit
Jones
at that point, I
can
would
always
imagine.
find his car on track. The fluorescent number 20, 3rd stage win.
All right, he's going to get his 3rd stage win. Jones gets the 3rd stage win. I'm sorry, the second. I'm sorry, he gets the stage 2 win.
Sammy Smith, Creed.
So here we go.
Complete the top 5. Creed and Kvapil really needed him.
Brandon Jones with his stage 2 win. And I'm running to the bathroom. Let me get y'all some music going on here.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well.
Oh, God. Let's get away from this fucking music.
I take one's daily Jardians at each day.
Let's get away from that if we can. Let me get y'all some real music here.
Don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom. But it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time. There might be a little dust on the bottom. But don't let it fool you about what's inside. There might be a little dust on the bottom. A little one
auction where I saw something I just had to have.
All right, coming
My
back
mind
now.
told
Sorry, I left
me
the
I
mic
should
on again.
proceed with caution, but my heart said go ahead.
All right,
let
coming
me
back
know
now.
that. And I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll be your fixin' and be expecting call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going twice, I'm so good. Second row, she's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she's got pretty red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
That's a nice water bottle. Parker's gonna go walk the track and put ahead.
Well, the auction wheel was going about a mile a minute. He's taking bids and calling them out loud.
How about Zillage?
And I guess I was really getting in it.
Ninth in stage 1.
Cause I just shouted out above the crowd. I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make my own mind. You're fitting to be expecting call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going twice. I'm so a lady in a long black dress. But she won my heart, it was no contest. With a ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. Well, I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love on the auction block, and I hauled her heart away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anyone looking so fine. Man, I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going twice, and I'm so a lady in the second row. She's a 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye.
Tuesday, 8/7 Central. It's right here on the CW. Here's Dylan Welch.
Well, let's talk a little bit of strategy. And one thing that everybody has on their mind right now is fuel save. So even the cars that are going to pit here at the end of this stage are concerned about making it to the end of the race. The 17, Justin Allgaier, is one of those. Jim Coleman said, as soon as you leave the pit box, I need you to be in max save. And then Marty Lindley on the 88 of Zillage, who did flip that stage, said, our numbers have gotten worse, so we have to be really, really careful here over the course of this final stage. They pitted, obviously, in a couple laps before these cars that are set to pit. So it's going to be interesting to see who does that well, and I think it's going to come right down to the wire to figure it out.
And Dylan, we heard the fixation from SVG about where his tire pressures were. She said,
the left rear tire, especially. Just hold on better. Like I said, they'll be pumped up by the time you get going. I've been confident that things will hold on really well compared to what you just said. Copy that.
She looked at a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took.
You know, I'm happy for Corey Shea, the crew chief. He's won twice this year, one with Daniel Suarez in Mexico City, and last week with
She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said divine on self-truth.
Open. Brandon Jones will lead them down.
Crawl across the
Davey Smith will peel off right here in the 8-car great stage.
Sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do?
They've gotten better with every pit stop. And Stevie just
Sorry, I'm over here chatting again. 32 laps to go. Now we're seeing a bunch of pits. So we're actually going to see the whole field change again.
So they'll have to go back a little bit on their last adjustments.
13 drivers split the stage, so the race off Progressive Pit Road will be for a restart position outside the top 10. Jones holds serve, Creed's team delivering again, he goes +2. The restart will be come back.
Exactly what my mama been talking about. I knew what I had to do when I made
It's time to join AARP. Get your first full year for just $15 with automatic renewal and get a second membership free.
That's a great deal.
But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy was my name. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. She said, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place, like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
She was a charm, a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse where my
Once again, a commercial. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that.
Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad.
You see if my girl's hungry yet.
Turning me out no matter how little we had. But though I ain't had to worry about nothing from now on 15 years, well I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Oh, here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't have what it's up to you, now don't let me down, honey, mama's gonna move you uptown. Well, I guess you did.
Protected by America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Now safe to go wherever the wind takes us.
You go without me. The owner and I aren't on speaking terms. Apparently the refills are limited. Okay. It's not okay.
Harbor Freight tools keep getting better with time. Better performance, better durability, better value. Come on in and see for yourself. Whatever you need, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
I bet you've never heard old Marshall Dillon say, Miss Kitty, have you ever thought of running away? Settling down, would you marry me? If I asked you twice to pick your windshield.
I pledge allegiance to the dominance of Joey Logano, for which it stands one champion and nobody indivisible with coats and crashes for all.
That's what somebody said.
He's pretty good.
I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to road ride. Wearing my 6-shoe, riding my pony on the cattle drive. Stealing the young girls' hearts. Welcome to the National. Just like Gene and Boy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
CW Sports coverage, the NASCAR Series is brought to you by QuickMax. Maximize your shopping power. Progressive, sending up on auto and motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by Let's Go Play.
Haven't you been told California's full of whiskey, women and gold sleeping out all night beneath the desert stars, dreaming my eye and a prayer in my heart. I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to road ride. Wearing my 6-shoe, riding my pony on the cattle drive. Stealing the young girls' hearts. Just like Gene and Roy, singing those campfire songs. Oh, I should have been a cowboy.
Good results here. Kevin DeHaven, Braylon Gray from the back with the champion in the top 10 for the final stage. Harrison Burton, top 10. Corey Day back to the penalty. Anthony Alfredo is in the top 12. By the way, Austin Green had a penalty in their
We're down, y'all.
I should have been a cowboy. I should have learned to road ride.
30 laps to go.
I'd be wearing my 6-shoe,
introduction in there. Austin Hill up to fourth. Got cars going wide in turn 4 and merging back in. That's dangerous as we go back to the lead.
Zillage to the lead. SVG second.
What an awesome move there.
All right, I'm going to call it now. If we don't, y'all, we haven't had a single caution in this entire race. Do you realize that?
To take advantage of that. Now close.
I don't know the last time I watched a race.
It's the first time today, other than when we had the cycle of great practice stars. We've had someone other than Zillage and Van Gisbergen in the top 2 positions.
What a day for Swallowers. He really needs to finish this thing off. It's been a trying year for that 18. It's been an amazing day for him. It's been so tough. But he's always had this speed. You know, that's the one thing that stuck out for me from Williams Launch. We look back and moved down into 7th. SVG was in a compromising position. 88 ran. Yeah.
Man. Oh, my God, y'all.
Really tough position on the exit there.
SVG.
You know, I was doing math earlier.
Just dropped the 3rd, y'all. And my other buddy Mayer is in 5th.
Delivering in Sonoma.
Mayer jumps to 4th, so we got 1 Zillage, 2. Get this, 1 Zillage, 2 Zawalich, 3 SVG, 4 Mayer, 5 Hill, 6 Sanchez, 7 Herbst, 8 Gray. Not that that said Gay, I swear to God I did. It went away. I didn't realize Connor Zillage was a rookie. He looks like the way he shaves has a cat lick his face. Zillage and Zawalich.
Side by side.
And if you're saying right now, you made this pass, you're seeing the 3.5 leaders get away, you're like, come on, Austin, let me go. But he's going to fight real hard. He wants that position as well, and now he's got a bit of a gap to SVG, Zawalich, and Zillage.
It's going to be so interesting watching the stage unfold with everybody on pit fields. Even the guys that pitted it with Shane here being inside of 7. William made the right choice there.
I'm having a good day. No, you're
like, hey boys, go out there and have it.
24 hours removed from the West race. And he
right front's down here.
Yeah, this is bad. What is it? I can't. He's coming into the pit. We might not have a caution. Yeah, we're not going to have a caution. He went down to the pit. Major damage, though. I didn't see what. Did they say 16?
Where they are on the racetrack.
16, yeah.
Every week it feels like.
Major damage. Not good.
Mix, making his 100th.
Kyle Sieg. That is not good. They said shut it off. Not good. Something happened. I did not see.
We see how well Williams Launch is running. Even that battle I mentioned in the ARCA race. Yesterday he was side by side with Christian Atkins to the line. It was an amazing battle on the last lap. They just had different fortunes there. So what I'd be curious right now, knowing this is potentially the longest run of the day, as we see a lot of dirt there, all the 10 Ryan Sieg running off there. Are you taking care of both the tires? Knowing what SVG has gone through, to look back. Oh, this is how the incident coming out of the 7th. So it's like seeing it from
access and more, so you can find your way to money into a credit card.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. Here at Xfinity, we want to do our part and keep one thing the same, with a 5-year price guarantee on the internet. So no matter how your other costs change, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best typical included for a price that stays exactly the same.
That goes right back into your ride. Look like fun? It is. You win?
At Ace, however you grill, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone. That sounds pretty perfect.
You deserve the best. At Harbor Freight, you can afford it. Performance, durability, affordability.
I'm there again, y'all. I'm done playing the bumper music, y'all. Whatever it is, so y'all forgive me.
I got it.
CW and other good CW sports.
And I think we're getting the idea of what's occurring here between the leaders, possibly taking care of these race cars right now. You look at the lap times compared to what they were running. Just looking at how they're treating these race cars, they're definitely possibly fuel-wise and tire.
That's what they're doing in Miller tonight.
Oh my God. Village still number 1, 2, SVG 3,
Zawallich. I like the itches. The big itches. 4 Mayor, 5 Sanchez, 6 Hill, 7 Ertz, 8 Algier, 5 Gray, 10 Burton. And then after that, 11 Kababble, 12 Day, 13 S. Smith, 14 Jones, 15 Creed, 16 Alfredo has in the sauce, 17 Williams, and he disappears after the
There was some discussion amongst those two JRM cars. There's a single white female looking for that special lover to put it in a nutshell. A woman that doesn't want no other. Oh, you never can tell. She just might be your dream come true.
driver's seat, it always seems like we're better off than what your crew chief tells you.
Yeah. I'm just astounded at the number of crew chiefs you talk to that say, man, if you flip stage 2, you can't make it.
I thought everyone I spoke to said we're toast.
We're going to try it.
We're toast.
But
Yeah.
it's like, and we need cautions. And by the way, we're not getting any cautions. And then Martin Lindley says we're okay to the checker, which probably means they can drive from here to San Francisco to Racing.
Yeah, that's right. They do like a bit of buffer.
It is interesting. We haven't had a single caution, y'all. Have y'all noticed that?
Hold the checkered flag across the Golden Gate Bridge, right? Going to be 20 laps to go this time around.
20 laps, 21 technically, but just about 20 laps to go here. Zillich's still ahead.
Last week, right there, top 10 in the Chevrolet. Double duty in the top 10 in Chicago, driving the 33 RCR. They're battling for all time here. This is a 7-car track.
Who's junk pile piece of shit? Boys come here to race.
He does not want to let just Allgaier through. Allgaier, as we should mention, is probably the lead car. And in the stage race, therefore find the best fuel position, especially if for whatever reason we got caught in this way in the overtime situation. He's been the best in cars.
Carson Waffle in that same spot back there in the wall. Taylor Gray, despite the penalty rating days in the top 12, right? That's a car that's enjoyed a lot of success this year. Just a tight. Well, then Ford is finding his way, but he considered his home racetrack. California. Himself a big job this afternoon.
That's a really good run on the road. Comment. Comes from Chris Brown, as you know well, Christopher.
Oh, we might have a, 51 spun out. I was going to say we might have a caution, but we did 19 laps to go.
I feel like in the road courses I can be aggressive like I am in a sprint car. Because they're just about,
So one thing about road courses I always find interesting is that you can have a spin out and they just pick it right up and go. And you don't have a caution.
You have to, coming from the dirt background, you have to learn the road course racing technique, specifically like the brake zones. But once you get that foundation, that baseline, I did feel like road course racing related a little bit more to your racing than the asphalt is.
They was 7th rather in the ARCA race yesterday. He also has a Trans Am experience here at Sonoma. Connor Zillich sounded like 19 to go.
Hit the curve and began to say,
If you feel like you're on the
took out
wrong
most
finances,
safety
Credit Karma can help you
rail.
push
Even the
through
cop asked me, man,
personalized guidance
what'd you
to
have
improve
in
your
that
credit,
thing?
savings, taxes, and more.
I had it for
Integrate Credit Karma.
every kind you drive.
The Power 5.
Water,
The hydrate
when you take that turn.
Give that turn for it. Cells for more resistance.
She was made for the straightaway.
However you will, we've got the perfect one for you. Because only your local Ace has all the best brands in one place. Like what? That sounds
Hold up. It's that Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning? Nice. Crispy, zesty, ranchy perfection. Hidden Valley Ranch. Only serious about flavor.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. But ever since I started taking Blue Shoe, tourism has been insane.
Hey, no touching the arm!
Graduates, today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead. Except for the following, which you're likely to find exceedingly difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 job, doing your taxes, putting on a duvet cover, taking off the duvet cover, realizing you never those guys are going to life is hard. Saving money by building your own home is easy. Deciding what to do for the rest of your life.
Works, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer.
Something new to the middle of our year. Perfect time to add a little bit of spice. A head-to-head matchup with multiple guys on the track. 1v1 for $1 million.
On a Saturday afternoon on CW. 17 laps to go. Zillage leads this thing. He's led 29 to 30 laps today. That's incredible. The guy behind him on track has led 24. But you get the feeling now he's just getting remaining pieces to the call before the score. Because everyone does what they got to take care of their fire. Maybe the longest green flag run today if we don't get a caution. But eventually things are going to ramp up. You have to believe. What about the race leader, Dylan?
Yeah, and I think that's the message that is trying to be conveyed as well. It's not about champion. This is the racing radio from Marty Lindley and his team about the next 15 laps.
We just got to manage the same field. That's all I'm worried about. I'm worried about field, not the car.
And that's the good thing and important thing to know. As much as the 9 wants to win, if he runs out of fuel, it doesn't really matter. He's not full-time Xfinity. The point situation doesn't matter. The 88 car obviously is in the thick of the points fight. They've got to just make sure that they finish, whether they win or not.
And the 18 of Williams Wallach currently running in that third position. We talked about that ARCA win yesterday. The team told me this morning he's in a good mood, and 50% of racing is all about the head game. And while this team just wants a solid day after the season that they've had, they also know that at minus 207 points in the playoff cut, they need a win. So he's in that catbird seat. If the gloves come off, and we see Zillage and SVG take each other out. Right now, the team is reminding him to keep your rears on, and was a little surprised that they short-shifted before the end of stage 2, but they had him short-shifting during the cautions before stage 3 for fuel mileage. They've told him he's good on fuel, Carla. Of course, racing, but he doesn't like tracks that have elevation changes like that at Sonoma. The good news for the 48 is coming off his first top 5 on a road course last weekend. His first win before that since the win at Atlanta. Already allowed his team to turn their attention to the playoffs. His team's already got good cars. They've started those conversations. He said, I hate points racing, but don't worry, I'm focused on it right now to try and end the regular season in the best possible position. We saw the flip the stage at the end of 2. We'll see if he can get
further down the line. Too soon to know what's up ahead. Too late to change my mind. I gotta keep my heart out of this. Both hands on the wheel. Learning more with every mile. Just how leaving feels. It's a lonely stretch of black out into the blue. Don't know where I'll go, what I'll do. I'm a little past but a long way from over you.
Gets a little bit of push for Brandon Jones. And he is a bystander. Recipient of Harrison Burke. That's devastating for where they are on the
Disappear into the dark.
You know that this all ties together with what we were talking about in the rookie conversation.
And if I could have it my way, I'd go back to where you are.
15 wins for you in your first 2 seasons.
Oh, but I can't turn this thing around. And nothing short of breaking down is gonna get me off this road I'm on. Oh, and I'm still a far cry from God.
Yeah, it was a great time.
I'm a little past the rock, further down the line. Too soon to know what's up ahead. Too late to change my mind. I gotta keep my heart out of this. And both hands on the wheel.
Now.
Learn
just fell to 13th, but does have a stage win. So it's been a productive afternoon for the coaches. Toyota's on track as we hit 12 laps to go.
These two,
It's tightening up here.
yeah, have condensed back together. It was almost 1.5 seconds was the gap. Shane has quickly in the last 2 laps erased that gap.
They're definitely race now within.
I was driving through Georgia in late July.
It's funny, we can sort of know exactly how hard they're pushing.
I saw a homemade
You start to see it in the
written
body
in
language of the race cars as they go around the track. A little bit more movement, a little bit more sliding. As we get closer to 10 to go, focus start to definitely pick up. Well, I think it was town. There was a party going on. Right? When I got there, I heard a welcome speech from a small town man. Sort of giving up on him late in the run, but the way he said we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive to the watermelon grown. Drops the left front in the dirt on purpose and stays further to the left.
When the band started playing Watermelon Queen, said, let me show you something that you ain't ever seen. She grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. She dipped down, spun around the door, said, no. She rocked back on her heels, dropped down to her knees, crawled across the floor, and she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she jiggled, beat all you ever saw. Said, this is how you do watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive to watermelon crawl.
Teammates once again for JRN, but if you look back at the back of the last year, how far that was. But these two guys are actually friends even before that run between them and Daytona. They were all the same team trying to get a win together, constantly got to know each other quite a bit there, created a really special friendship. That's we can tell from this race.
If you're ever
Even
down
after
in
the
Georgia
hard fought
round
battle last week in Chicago is still pretty strong.
ain't in a hurry, then you ought to stop by. I can guarantee that you're gonna have a ball learning how to do watermelon crawl.
Success that they have employed.
Well, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive to the watermelon crawl.
I gotta say, this has been a boring race.
Watermelon crawl.
Shane's pushing hard right now. I keep seeing his wheels are counter steering.
Do the watermelon crawl.
Does SVG have this? I mean, it's SVG or Zillage. Is he just like biding his time? Is that what's happening?
Second bracket, just close
Out
to their
in the
fastest
country,
laps in
past
the
the
race.
city limit sign, where there's a
So they seriously started to push here. Get closer to 10 to go.
jumping every night when the sun goes
I will also tell you that Shane Van Gisbergen
They
at
got
57%.
whiskey,
The only time he's ever
women,
finished out
music and smoke.
inside the top 5 on the
Where all
Pro
the
League Series
cowboy folks
was last year at Coda, and they actually crossed the finish line second, but we realized that there's the boss, Dale Earnhardt Jr., who's got to win this year as a crew chief. And I'd love to know what he's thinking right now.
I fire up my pickup
I like his percentage chances right now.
I go flying down that highway, that highway, the county in the world.
Top 10, 9 laps to go.
I need a commercial so I can piss.
Putting on the first one for the end of this race.
31 cars on the lead lap. Sign me up to watch him try to drive
9 laps to go.
inside of what would be like 6 or 7 laps to go if the yellow were to fall.
Now, not SUV, but I got some sort of bad news from him. I did that exact thing last year. I was getting down the top 5 late in the race. I was able to get back to the top 10, but it's been seriously tough.
Bartender asked me,
And to
say,
make up
son, what'll
positions,
it
I just
be?
don't
I
see
want a
enough
shot of
time.
that redhead yonder looking at me.
I can't wait anymore. That goes.
Being in position, having his own pressure, and the team jumps up. He's got to see through. He's got to take sprinter tires. Attention to this car behind him.
Overstate that enough. Those breakdowns as we hear tires squeal hit against the wall, guys. Oh my gosh.
6 laps to go this time by. 7 laps to go this time by.
And we've heard that all weekend long from the Xfinity cars on this newer asphalt surface. For whatever reason, rear tires, you hear them chirp at times when they start to slide. These two are so close right now. Oh yeah. And he's got to be in front of the house. You have to make these passes decisive. You don't want to ride this close too long, especially late race. If you want to start pushing, you're just going to end up overheating those brakes, over-saturating the front end of the heat. That's it. This might be it.
Just a little nervous about my heart.
Look for out of 10. It's been a while since it's been unbelievable. Through turn 10. Everything that you do gives me. It's been too long since somebody whispered. He blocked it a couple times earlier in this race, but if he gets the right run out of 10, it might be hard.
Y'all, 7 laps to go. I think SVG is stalking.
Long way to run this out. But it almost reminds me a little bit as you talk about when to make the move. When we're in a traffic trap. We want to shoot before we get the white flag. Once you get the white flag, it's the race. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. Car comes out, it's over. And he missed your opportunity. We're a long way from that right now. It's
Everything that you do gives me. It's been too long since somebody whispered. There's something about the silent tide attracting me to you. All business, baby, none of the hype that no talker can live up to.
I think 7 is going to be his best.
No, I'm not as talkative today as I normally am. I'm sorry. It's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah, that's the other part of this scenario.
This one will not be rebroadcast.
And the door could be open. One of those behind him. So Rollins goes. Only 9 seconds behind the top 2.
Come closer, baby, I can't hear. Just another whisper, if you please. Don't worry about the details, darling.
Start
Got the
finish line.
kind of mind I love to read. Talk is cheap and baby, time's expensive. So why we waste another minute, boy? Life's too short to be so apprehensive. Love's as much as simple, darling, as the cure. Oh, baby, when it feels, it feels. It's like genuine voodoo hits me. It's been too long since somebody whispered. Oh, baby, I can feel this feel.
5.
Everything that you
5 laps
do
to go.
gives me. It's been too long since somebody whispered.
I feel like he could have pulled the trigger there. I mean, he's saving it for later on.
Here.
I know the opportunity to slide up.
This is the closest he's been through 10.
Install that right there. Decent left front of the dirt.
Not close enough.
Zill's great off 11 last time. You heard that from your spotter. And Pittsburgh is there, but once again the drive off creates a little lead for Zill and 4 laps to go as they come back this time.
Connor just unfazed by this. Not a single mock-up. Not a
Didn't
single
get out of position in one last time. He corrects it this time by He got away from it. He did. Yeah, James keeping it up the hill so well. 1 to 2.
Oh, we might have a caution here. We might have a caution.
Off the curb there.
I feel you, Corey. I feel you, buddy.
That's, well, you have a sprint.
I did last night here indeed.
Oh, man. That's probably Oh, man.
There's just no racetrack there. Thompson tried to get going. He hops that curve, not knowing what he's going to do. The race car shove it out and turn up. It's lost to the
Wow. I was gonna say, now's the time to do it, man. You gotta do everything you got now. I mean, it's now or I mean, when you get to the white flag, it's what you got. I mean, you got what you got now, but then you get to the white flag, and it's definitely everything you got. Oh, he's bumped him. He has bumped him. He's trying. He's trying. He's really challenging him now. He literally bumped him. Don't take yourself out, bro. Come on. Oh, he got loose. Oh, Zillage gets loose because SVG bumped him. He's moving now.
Win at the end of the race last week.
Oh my God, they are challenging each other.
Remember how he raced me at Chicago.
2 laps to go. It's getting tight here now. SVG is moving hard now. I told you I thought he was stalking a little bit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, but here we go, white flag.
Caution comes out. Now the race is over. Zillage leading Vandenberg.
That Cheyenne at 11 good up the hill, though.
Oh my God, y'all, this is amazing watching this. Oh my God, y'all. This is amazing. They are racing each other to the hill. Oh my God. What a race. Oh, he's side by side. Oh my God. Connor Zillage is going to take the checker. He got it. All right, we got to do a shot here. This is not a pity shot per se. This is just a shot because I would say, yeah, technically a big shot. But congratulations to Connor Simmons, rookie winning. What a great race. A little bit on the boring side, only because there were no. Connor Zillage has got a definite future. That's for sure. Hey, this is for whatever. Only the second shot. No caution.
Ain't anybody anyone's gonna trust. Then what? Where you gonna turn when you can't turn back for the bridges you burned? And they can't wait to kick you in the butt. Then what? Whoa, then what? Well, I ain't saying that looking to crime. Well, I've done my share from time to time. I don't mean that you gotta take that lead.
That was great, man.
When you're standing on the brink.
Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out.
There's a prize for it.
I wanted to say that. We're gonna exit the.
What you gonna do when the new wears off and the old shines through and it ain't really love and it ain't really lust. There ain't anybody's gonna trust. Then what? Where you gonna turn when you can't turn back for the bridges you burned and fate can't wait to kick you in the butt? Then what? Whoa, then what?
Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you on the flip side. Love, peace. And I hope that didn't play a whole way in the background. I really do, because I did. I hope it didn't. Anyway, love, peace, and a pot of neck bones. We will see you on the flip side.